I'm not gonna lie. I just dislike the fact that people just like to do a site a certain way. Stop watching these lame, dumb TikToks. Well, you have to do this, have to do that. You don't have to do anything, bro. It's all about being comfortable, bro. But there are pros and cons on why you should do certain shit. But it is my take on just making site your own personal way, and it can help you and your teammates.
The pressure to actually get me out of here, bro. I can still watch this door. There's no need for you to rotate. You could just still sit back here and just watch. Or if that's the case, if they get this, hey, she's holding. Get this kill off, we hold. Window is probably not contested in my ranks. I don't know why though. If it's contested, it's probably if it's contested, they're probably on the watchtower. They're probably on the watchtower, or they're just honestly on the rappel with like Cali, Osa, and whatever. They got bad aim, so you just be running across. You just run across fast enough. You get when you get here. Yeah, but whoever is sure gonna be alive, probably, and just boom. You can see tier 2. Nothing here is necessary, but just you seeing sight. If this is reinforced, you have to literally run and then peek. Just let it be soft. You can wall bang through a C4, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You can do that. ACOG or Rooney, you know, just check from back here, bro. You can see both ends. You don't gotta trip about that, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? Just chill. But this is what it would look like, bro. And then if people get technical, well, what about behind us? What about behind us? What about here? You know, they overpower Soul and Owl, you know? Normally I'll put Fijos here, but I'm not gonna do that. So like, I think I do that too anyway. So yeah, prove my point. I put Fitos, Fitos. I'll put Fijos there. Boom, bam, bam. So even if they didn't want to come up, and they do it successfully, that's a double. They have to see me again, you know, and I can see them. And I can watch on my window as well by myself, and watch the front door. You know, I have angles on these guys. You know, so they have to frag me out. I can see that, bro. Bro, they gotta frag me out, bro. They gotta frag me out, bro. You know what I'm saying? They gotta frag me out. Plain and simple. And if I just say tuck a window, I'm straight, bro. And they do go through. You could do that. Who else? Nice. Smoke. Back here too. And then take over there too as well. Default. You can launch a hoe back there. That's him, bro. Just in case. You can always run through it, but that's like when you throw, you gotta look downwards. Make sure you just a complete execute, not just okay, try your own self. Window protection, you know, a possible way. I see it. Oh, it doesn't go through. It don't go through. Okay, this blocks it. Interesting. Okay, midair. Nice. Okay. But what if like close corners? You just gotta eat that bitch. But this won't be soft. You don't gotta make this head hose. I've seen it before, and I've tried it like once, but it was on the wrong side. Cause I had to have two. I used to have two brow. I sit right here. I just have two brow. Like when he first came out, do like what 2 weeks? I just sit right here with his DMR and just have that open with head hose, and I sit back taking a kill, like 2 kills a game. Not a game, like one a kill a game. But it's reinforcer, bro, whatever. But this high, you can contest. This would be a full contest because this will already be on your mind. If it's reinforced and then they breach in, now that's added to your mindset now. That's why I feel like it's so hard for people to actually execute on that. Like if you have something already open, you know it's open, so like if they go through it, damn. So if they go through it, you would already notice that. Like okay, cool, they've been here, but it's just okay, cool. You have reinforcements, okay, do reinforcement, but if you notice that if you do it or don't do it, it's still on your mind because you looked at it, you did it. You should have known you didn't do it. That's not gonna hurt nobody, bro. Why you do that over there? Cause like me personally, with Ella, I'm gonna self-sabotage with Ella. I want to sit here, bro. Like just actually hold this bitch, bro. Like sit here, bro. Like I want to sit here, bro. Like I got Ella mines, bro. I'll probably go Bob Wire, but I have to go a shotgun to do this, or I have to do this, but Bob Wire, or I could do Century. He'd be cool. Like Bob Wire, bro. Something like that, bro. Just chilling, bro. Close combat. That's enough close combat, bro. Like no way. I'm on that. I'm on that. But this is one map. I have two more maps. This is what I like to do. Nothing special. Pretend is reinforced. Now when they hop in, a guy in here or two, and this is the easy way to get kills, both from like both sides, attack and defense. So this is the easy room to get kills from because it's so singled out from the whole site. You have to go to a window and cover it, and good enough defense on this. At most frags, or just have to be close up, sit on the roof, and just get a peek. But this is it's already contested, you know. Head hose. A Rooney could sit right here, literally. If this gets enough protection and play, you can sit back here, bro. You know, like a 1v2 scenario, you know? Boom, bang, bop. You can see this. And then if you get too surprised, you can come through here, bro, and it just take you, or just come through here. You're protected, bro. Nothing special. Get too crazy, you can see them, bro. Just have good aim, bro. And you know, they're so fucked. If you kill somebody trying to be sneaking on here and he's stuck on here like a 1v1 scenario, you can literally see him because he can't cross over. He has to probably like go here or go back here, but he has to go back outside, you know? Or you can literally see on a staircase from right here. Let's say you're Rooney, you know? A easy run up on a Rooney, bro. Easy run up. That's an easy kill for you, bro. But that's just people know how to play this, bro. But yeah, this is just one map of what I like to do. The next map is gonna be the map what people don't see what they don't like to do. I don't know why, but I feel like it deals a lot with a TikTok. Not with a TikTok in like at a direction, but just in general. I'm not saying people who make TikToks are good or bad, but it's just half these people do like a nonsense. I'm not gonna lie, there's a plat guy I met yesterday. He didn't even know what the difference between a short roam from a far roam. He thought it was just making shit up. Like, bro, what? What do you mean, bro? Do you know what a short roam and a far roam is, bro? Like, It doesn't look any different. Not a genuine response. It doesn't look any different. But there's one thing that it always does. It contests immediately. Anything on the opposite side of your reinforcement, it would give you a reset time before you engage again, because you already have corners to look at, feet holes, head holes, maybe windows depending on where you're at, and then you can't even stay here long enough because you can always die here, you know. A grenade, people get creative, grenade here, flashbang, something that can get you out this spot. And if you contest this good enough or bad enough, you can get reset and just engage again from the right side, not the left side. But since it's like this, let's just say you just came up, you ran, you immediately have to fight something now. You cannot just run past this, you know, because he can see you. You have to immediately contest this, knowing that he's right there, or just a call out, you know. You just got what, 2 kills, you're back up, you're like 50 to 25 HP, at least 25. You have to engage this, boom bang bob, you have to get this guy out of here on those people, because you just have it on their side. You just can't run across and get healed, or like a Thunderbird here, or just somewhere else in the vicinity, or a dog, or whatever, you just get healed. You can't go back here. And the window too gonna watch you. This isn't bad. It doesn't really contest a lot because someone who can take this softly can honestly clear the whole room out with everybody looking the opposite direction, but it just gives you easy access to it. If this is on the opposite side, someone is not going to actually watch it, but they're going to keep in mind, hey, we have a rotate here, because at most you're going to be want to go through your own self, you know, like you would go through this, but at most you would just see, okay, peek here, peek here. He can ISO himself, you know. If he can ISO himself on this rotate has easier access than ever, because he can always get a frag on his pick. If he managed to get in, he can use that against him and to take you solo. Or that's reinforced. He can't go back, so I'm just here. Just be forgiving. I don't have a fucking hard breacher. I can ISO him too here, you know, that's a peek. Get a cam. And just know, and just have the ISO here. Boom, bang, bob. And that's why when I did it the first time, I had a rotation and then feet holes, because it will protect the person here if he ever comes here. Because this is a good fight. He can win this, you know. You're not that protected. You know, he can always swing, you know. Look at that. See that peak? He can always swing and get you. You know, so it's just gotta be careful how you do rotations and other stuff. But this is what I see normally. And like I said, not saying that I don't like it, but it's just makes this site a little bit too vulnerable to rush in too fast. A lot of times where people just rush into here for some apparent reason, go through, we'll make pop and just clear everybody out because you're already in here. Left or right, it doesn't matter, but it would be more so because this guy is not going to check here. Element of surprise, he's not going to check here. If you walk through here crouched, at most he's going to check here and bathroom. That's a reset time, you know, that's used for the defense. Reset time. The access, but it's the default. This isn't. Not saying this is bad, but this is easy concession, bro. shield maybe, you know. But this is what you have to deal with when you come up these staircases and go back to site. Versus you just chilling, rest time, and then you peek, you know. You just running back and forth shooting. Peek, I got there. I'm stuck. Ah, no, bro. Reset time, peek. Like you're safe, and then you know a rotate. That's why it's a rotate not head hose, because I mean, like, what do you do with your head hose? Yeah, same difference, kiddo. But you gotta be in here. And then you say, if you open this one, you can see right in here. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna try that. That's a funny idea. Go to Galaxy. Perfect. Look at the stars. Perfect. I'll have this open. That's about it. Back to it. You could put a castle here if you want. At most fuse, RAM, whatever. Ban RAM, please ban RAM, ban RAM. You have that there. Because you would want to see when he's peeking. It's supposed to run out. Cost you if you want. Just keep your head hose, yeah. Because if you swing this enough, you can get this kill. Good enough. Let's keep this shit twin. Whoa. The ammo, I saw that ammo. Reset. If this is too much to hold, would it be easier to like take over? Probably reinforce this back up if you need to. The castle probably might not save you because they'll probably get already thrown away. At most you can just reinforce it and just sit here. Or this might get popped with a grenade or whatnot, you know? So Jaeger ADSs, you know, whatnot. That'll be head host here would be risky to cross. So don't do that. Here too. Yeah. Reinforce that as well too, because you can, I won't say sit here, but I think, can you see stairs from right here? You can, so open this. As a defender, you can sit here. You see the defender. Yeah. Defender, you see here. But they will take this though. Castle might save you a little time. Or you rat and you sit here. Push just a little bit. These reinforces. You see, I like doing this. This should rotate here, sit back here. It doesn't really make a difference, but something small. A young G wanted to share. And then beepers on both ends. You know. You know, do that too as well. And when I talk about this here, when you contest this, if you go hard enough, you can see on the other side. On the staircase. You can see. So if you don't want this here, if you don't want to like get shot at, I'm gonna peek this. Do this. The trick is you will have one more reinforcement. That is the thing though, and this is what it's for. Intentionally open this up, cause if they do it, you might get wall bang, or you just, you know, you won't hold it as much because they made it, you know. If you're a dumb nut and you destroy this as a defender, and these guys, and you're not watching this, bro, and they run through from this little itty bitty mud ass area of bikes, call it BS, this, and run and sit their butt here and plant with a shit whatever, and you can't aim a C4, a smoke, or whatever, just stop these guys from planting, you're a bot. Watch this. This is not hard. Make it personal. You need, bro. You need, bro. You know what I'm saying? And this should be not hesitant, because you should know you could vault through this, you know? In ADS. You know, bro? You can do that. Go in ADS. I mean, wow, bro. Don't break this and then take this and just plant. Wait, throw C4, boy. Throw C4, boy. We're gonna let them do the play right there. But I want to show. Again, you are meant to have one reinforcement for this. You can see. And staircase too. But that's just sound. Remember now, that's sound you hearing. So you gotta know, my boy. You gotta know. They coming up close. Get one here, you know. Boom. Boom, bam, bam. There's a lot of ammo, but If I can successfully do that in a ranked game, make all these head holes, I'll dare I do that for, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Gonna watch that. Staircase here. Above me. Here. And then if you get overpowered, you know the ram will affect you. Nade. They get a chance to a frag on you. Nade. Just shoot you through this, you know, you should run out. From here. Behind you. So cold, you know. You run inside, make sure someone's covering you. Hurry up, reinforce it. You reinforce it. That is risky. You could also reinforce this if you want to. Just as well. And still have this. You will have enough. But boom. Reinforce that. And you just here. But this is entrance though, so it's pretty wonky. So you have to, you know. C4. C4 above here. They drop in. Here. Here. This is attack point of view. Attackers, you can just walk in and see like G head holes, like what? And if they're not watching it, boom, they get sniped. So like what the hell? Like, yeah, bro, they got head holes here, bro. You're not watching it, and that's something that you have to contest. Just smoke Russian or like that, yeah, but. Be a bot, you know. I'm gonna go back. Yeah. Remember, I don't like. Well, I do like. This one, I don't like. I do love. I like this. This is what I would do for a setup. And have I done this before? No, but I've added those head holes just now. Yeah, I would do this. If you want to take that out and just keep this in it, that's cool, you know. You're protected by both ends, you know. And you run across. And you have somehow you have case with you, you know, on this end. And you got case. You can see the entrance door too. Like, let's say case right here they drop, or right here, you know, you have it. You can hold this shit. Don't literally run outside, you bot. This is what it'll look like. And that's just going through 1, 2, One, two, three. Three going through three walls for a kill. Going through three walls. Yep, pretty cool. But there's I want to go back to the previous map. This just at the other opposite side for fun. No, just one set. You can always plant right here. He can always take this out slowly. Interesting. 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 It's just like a. I like this. I have 3 left. They take that. That's fine. I had a perfect idea. Call me a genius. Head host here. Divisionals. ain't gonna make it because it's like all the way down there. That'd be cool though. So it don't blow up, you know? And you could put bandits on those too. Put bandit, kite. And if you want to be creative, I would say like a Jaeger. So like if they try to do this like throw one grenade, they ain't gonna get it. But if you want to do a Wame, but just put it close enough away. Like one maybe like, one here. Like put it on the floor and not on top of here. So don't destroy that. Here. You can put one on the floor here too as well. And if you throw a nade, it's probably gonna destroy that too as well, yeah. But you just have it. It'd be funny. And then shoot. Just like this. You have that, you know. Melee contest. Melee contest. You would want that. And then this bullshit right here. Get close so you can shoot it. But you can't get close to it. You can use your best advantage. Get a Jaeger, oh man. You can sit here all day if you want to. They can't clear you out. No nades, nothing. And if you want to keep this functional, you know. You can sit right here, bro. And you can see through it too. You see through it. They're in. You can stand up clearly too. There, you can stand up. You got a little slits in them. You gotta look through them. You sit right here, bro. Wow. And of course, you're gonna do a nade or EMP. You ain't gotta, you gotta protect it, but it's just to slow down. They have to clear you out. But ADSs here don't clear you out. Here's more important than that. Probably ADS in here. Cause this is a good spot to hold too as well. This is a good spot to hold too as well. This spot. But I have to overdo it. Make your way back. You can sit right here. You can sit on this off. Like, the thing about taking a rest, now with this close combat, you have to take the risk to reward the rest. Like, this is now a reward for me. That's a big difference when it comes to me just having it on the opposite side, and then like like I'm resting now. With this, you have to take the risk to get to safety, and then make that your reward. Cause yes, you would get held. Someone will hold you. Yes. You're safe now, bro. You can chill. You can chill. You can chill. And the guy here just literally holding this, bro. They gotta run through this, bro. That's the only thing they could do, or just have someone come up here. Top main staircase. And just watch, but I can watch myself too. I could sit here, throw a C4 at impact, blow it up, easy kill. Damn, easy kill. Yeah, that's about it though. Those are the maps that I like if I want to do them, and what I don't like to see. Which is only one map. That one map was obviously, yeah, that map. I don't say that map like I don't like it anymore because of that, but it's just bro. No motherfuckers are not fucking. Yeah, I'm about done. DJ's twin. Debut segment, debut VOD, debut VOD.